Yo, this your girl BDW Says.
Hey, this your girl Liv.
And we are The Says. You know, where we over here bringing you the, relatable topics. You know what I'm saying? Trending news, possibly.
Great conversation.
Yes, we don't
just sum it all up.
We're not here for any of that serious talk, so don't think you're going to get it here. We're here to make people laugh, think about some things. Insult me. Insult a few people, Liv, don't be on that wave, you know what I'm saying? So if I offend you, my apologies in advance. It just be like that. Yeah, man, with that being said, bro, we got a very, very special guest coming on. But before we get into that, I noticed that we never tell how the week going. So we going to talk about that. We going to slow it down. Last episode, I was a little faded. I'm not drinking. So you be just gonna see a difference. But anyway, with that being said, we got a special guest. He ain't new to this. Been on. We might as well have a show together, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
We've been supposed to do that.
Yeah, but he gonna do his own thing. You already know this, but I'm just about to say Cliff because he about to do his thing. Cliff, welcome Cliff on, man.
Hey, y'all know, greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, kings, queens, peasants, and pussy poppers. It's your boy Cliff the Gift, slinging that wood, not that stick. Your man might keep it 100, but you see me, I'm gonna give you that extra inch because I am the man, the myth, the legend. The gift you see is I am a Cliff. Listen, there has one before and there won't be one since, so you better pay attention and enjoy me now, motherfucker, because I'm here. And I might not be long. So grab your blunt and your bone, your bill, Patron, pull up a motherfucking seat. Listen up while a real nigga speak. I ain't gonna talk over you, so goddamn it, bitch, please don't talk over me. I'm gonna keep this thing played, keep it all the way G. Y'all know what it is.
Did we have you on mute the whole time? Did you hear that?
You just muted it.
Yeah, no, but because it was red right here. But we got it.
Man, look, they don't want to let a nigga be great sometimes.
I'm like,
no, that shit was red, and I know I didn't press anything.
I know. So I didn't press anything.
Did we record the whole thing?
I don't know. Do you want to stop and make sure, Amber?
I heard, but did you hear me here?
Yeah, I heard it.
So listen, here's an example. Talk right now. Yeah, so we were good. He was on.
Yeah, he was on.
So he was on. That was an example.
Him.
All right, there we go.
Okay, perfect.
All right,
let's roll with it.
That would have been another start, bro. Let's start. You want to do it again?
I ain't gotta do it again.
Okay,
man.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. But man, welcome Cliff back, man.
Y'all know,
welcome
man.
Back, Cliff.
I'm here.
Welcome in the new year. We've been consistent, faithful, giving y'all something every week to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Hey.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes. That's a feat.
It is, because last year we went on many hiatus. Mm-hmm. So this year, one of the goals for the Says is to drop a podcast every week, keep it juicy, keep it real, and to have some visuals. Yeah. And you have executed both thus far.
Yeah, shout out to Zach coming through, bro.
Yes, our cameraman,
you know what
Zach,
I'm saying?
in the building.
Shout out to Zach. Gotta give Zach all the love and the glory, because he be coming through with his equipment, showing love, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
for sure.
So book my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? We got some lights up. This is all, Cliff's doing right here. Shout out to Baby for, investing and getting the lights. Shout out to Baby right here. You know what I'm saying?
I try.
Got the lights. This is lit, if you ask me. But, we just here to do new changes. Just every day, not every day, every week, we hope to get better with the show.
Everything is a growing process, and so far I feel like we have been doing that. We haven't been stagnant in 2023. We've only been getting better. Yeah. And again, that's just something that we wanted to accomplish, and we're doing it. Now it's just about, again, being consistent with it.
Mm-hmm. I dead ass had said, let me go change this shirt, and I did not go change this shirt.
A lot happened, but you really did say that. You were supposed to, you know what? You stood up and you started eating the chips. And
that's what happened. That's what happened.
The chips are so good.
I started eating that Rotel.
Mm-hmm. And that Rotel was fire, though.
Thank you.
If you're from Louisiana, you know a motherfucker from Louisiana makes some fire.
Yeah. Amber definitely makes some good Rotel dip.
I do it again, man.
She even thought about potentially doing it in like an egg roll. And then I told you, remember I saw somebody, they actually did it, but they did it differently than you. Like they made their Rotel dip different. I don't remember, but.
Yeah, I don't know. But some people put like pork sausage or something or whatever that is.
I think that's what it was. She had like a bunch of meat in it.
Yeah, I don't do that. I just keep it with the ground beef.
They just trying to make gumbo over there.
Some people be putting shrimp. Some people be putting shrimp in that hole.
You're doing a little too much when you getting put all that up in a Rotel, nigga.
I'm simple.
It's not a pot roast, my nigga.
Yeah, but speaking of pot roast, Cliff here be cooking all type of random ass shit.
Sure
I'm a country boy.
Definitely country.
For Christmas, he definitely brought over some shrimp spinach dip, which was actually very good.
I think it landed you in the hospital.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what she had.
It wasn't.
Nah. She said it was fire, but she just had it. She had it too many days after, I think. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think that's what it was. But I did tell him. I was like, "Yo, Amber, call Cliff and tell him that it was his dip that put me in the hospital."
She did.
And I was like, "But it's a joke."
And we called and told him that he was really in this bitch contemplating.
Look, I got a heart, man. I don't really want to fuck over nobody. You heard me?
You know, and I feel that. I totally feel that. But no, it definitely wasn't your food.
Nah,
it was good though.
He really cared. He was like,
he's like, "Are you serious, man?"
But
you know,
sure?
the dip though.
Was it? You know, what else she ate? What else she ate? Huh?
Yeah, right.
Huh?
Yeah, you know. What the fuck?
Anyways,
see, am I tripping?
I missed it. See, I'm not looking down there. So
I guess it has like a noise gate on it. I gotta see why it does that. But every time you make because it filters all that out. So I guess that's what that's doing.
We got me too close,
Gotcha.
You know.
But anyways, Cliff. So how you been? What's been going on with you?
Man, I've been I've been dealing with some things. Rest in peace to my nigga JV, man.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, and just you know what I'm saying, working on this new year. Moved to Long Beach, making some big moves and things, and worked on some movies, DP some shit last year that's gonna be coming out this year.
Yeah,
Amber helped me with some of that.
Shout out to let's plug it. What's the name?
Progressive.
My Body.
Plug My Body.
Yeah, shout out. That's coming
about my nigga EC 221 Films. I had my doctor in there. Shout out to Cliff Notes Radio. Just been.
I was gonna say I seen your acting skills recently in the short short film, and
Eliza Rodriguez directed.
I told Amber, I was like, Cliff be acting, he is good. I've seen you, I felt it. And the plot twist was insane. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
But your acting skills were definitely on
Thank
point.
you.
They were a little bit. I wanted, and not to.
I wonder who
shade,
casted them,
but like.
Thank you.
I told her that you were better than the main girl.
Yeah,
like just skills wise.
There's
nothing wrong with that. I'm not really, I didn't say she was bad. I just said that he.
Yeah, give him his flowers.
No, thank you.
I can't post that part. I can't promote this part. I know she's probably never gonna listen, but I can't promote this part. We follow each other.
Nah. But see, listen. The thing is, when everybody doing anything, you know, it's not competition, but you do want to you do want to like elevate your field. So I just feel like with everything that I'm trying to do right now, like I want to elevate it like the same way with what I'm doing with my friends here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to help.
He's an asset.
What I'm saying? So like whatever I could do, if you could book me for anything, you know, we just trying to take it to the next level.
Man, we trying to get it. We got a production team. I kid you not. We got a squad. Yeah. Get us jobs, bro. Come on. You know.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
I'm just fucking. We be out here. Do
you put yourself out there?
Yes, I do. I just got I got offered something. So I do. I don't be trying to make me. This is the thing. I don't be trying to make pointless connections. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't be not. When I say pointless, I just don't be trying to be friendly and be out here just having conversations like, "What can you do for me?" I want it to be genuine. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be forced. I don't like forced shit. Because then it's like, all right, while you're around, you just trying to use something. What you around here for? Like, bro, we been around. We just started like. Doing, you know what I'm saying? Like helping, doing like I don't be asking, but I don't be, you know what I'm saying? It's a little pride. I don't know.
I mean, I don't really see networking. I mean, I get it, right? Like you don't rub shoulders with everybody. It is nice to kind of be chummy when you're in the room with other like-minded individuals like you. But at the end of the day, you're only going to build relationships with the ones you feel like you connect with. You can go in the room and say hi to everybody in there, but maybe only leave with like 5 or 10 business cards from the 50 people that you just met. And again, it's just about connections. There are some people you're going to vibe with and some people you're not. And if you're not vibing with them, you don't got to work with them, technically.
In today's world, I feel like we also a little bit too accessible. Just because you meet somebody, that's not a connection.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And people give you their Instagram and their business cards and things like that. Not on the guys that they think you really finna hit them up in their DM and be expecting some shit from them. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that oftentimes people think the road to success, I think, is a little bit faster than what it is just because it's so close.
I just don't like that fake LA shit.
And that's what I'm saying, though.
I just don't like the LA shit.
But listen, people will also ride on that and that's what I mean too. People will also ride on that on the fact of trying to get things out of you.
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with that opportunity shit.
In LA, they really move on like it's about who you know versus like talent, which really sucks because
that's everywhere though.
No,
that's even in a regular job field. They get their friends on before they get their. Yeah, that's everywhere. It's just in a different field. This is my thing. I am bad at putting myself out there because I'll go into a place and will not talk to anybody. Motherfucker gonna have to come up to me. Like, I'm just like, if we meant to talk, we'll talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not finna go in here like I gotta meet 10 people tonight. I'm just not on that type of wave. And I'm not an asshole. So if I go in there, I'm low key. I think I'm an introvert, but I'm extroverted on social media, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's easier to dance in front of a camera and stuff. And
I mean, I can dance in public too.
I'm not saying I don't mean it that way, but I'm just saying when you actually in public with people, like
I've realized I don't like people like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I can
you
say
open
like
yourself to opinion.
When it comes to like being out and like partying, I see you interact with people, but when it comes to like more like professional settings, you kind of like you don't really speak to people. You really do just like allow people to come to you or whatever the situation is and ask you, what do you do? What you got going on?
Because I already know that's what you there for. When those are I'm only like that at those networking events.
And that's the point of them though. Like,
yeah,
right? You know what I mean? But
I get it. But let's meet out. I'd rather be out partying and be like, what do you do? And we link like that. Like,
that ain't the time.
No.
People want to have fun.
I don't even party like that.
Work.
I don't even like how you threw me out like that. I do not even party like that.
Not to say that you party like that, but like when we go out to like events with our friends or like whatever the case may be, like when we went to Cheyenne's anniversary or his engagement party. Girl, you blended right in with them folks.
I mean, black people blend in anywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a great time, and that's what I just mean. Like, I'm not saying you're in everybody's face, but you speak, you know what I'm saying? Like, your presence is known, you interact, you dance, like, you're there. Mm-hmm. You're present in the moment.
I guess I'm a party girl. My girl likes to party all the time, party all the time, party. Who sing that song?
Eddie Murphy.
Okay. She didn't know that.
I didn't.
It'd be like that.
Did you want me to lie?
No, we're not here to shame you. You just made me rethink my life, though. I think I meet the right people that I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait, why did I make you rethink your life? Because
I really don't be like putting myself, like, even when we went to that thing, Zach was talking to people. I ain't talked to nobody at that motherfucker.
But you know what? It's hard sometimes too because you be nervous, right? And like you
I don't even be nervous.
Well, from my point of view, like I'd be nervous when I was doing real estate and I would go to like those conventions. Like, yeah, I would he and ha with some people, but like sometimes it would be a little nerve wracking. I'd be like, damn, do I just walk up and be like, hi, my name's Olivia? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, how do you just organically like start that conversation without it just coming off as like you want something or you need something?
That's how it is.
And I get places, that, man. But I guess Zach, maybe we need pointers from you. You must just be like, hey, what's up? I'm Zach.
Zach is like a people person. They just come to him though. You know what I'm saying? Like they flock to him too.
So do you feel like when people see you, they be like,
I have that don't even approach me face. You know, the resting bitch face.
Oh, you know what? Somebody just said that in the comments. They were like, this girl in the middle gives me, she don't take shit from like
nobody. Oh, even the teacher. Yeah, because this video, the last episode, Juice Man Riley ass was talking about. Did you see that video of the teacher slamming the boy? You didn't see it.
Yeah,
but before you go into that, finish what you were saying.
Yeah, but he said that because he was like, he said that because I was agreeing with I ain't seen nothing wrong with what the dude did. And the dude commented was like, but she look like she don't take shit from nobody. Like I would have hit the teacher too if the teacher tried me. I was like,
basically. And
I was like, hey, I didn't even comment. I was like, hey, bro, you at this day, you might got a little, but I should have got my ass popped too. You feel me? Like if I would have tried it, I am like that. I'm not taking no shit. But he read the room.
Kids today don't really have too much fear. I don't have kids, so I can't really, you know what I'm saying?
I hate when they say that. I can talk about the motherfuckers. I know.
I don't like to talk about. I gotta wait till mine get here before I can really just go in on people's kids. But some people, but I can talk about some people.
What you mean? Elaborate. You can talk about some people, but not.
I mean, I don't want to talk about their kids.
Yeah.
I want to talk about them, and they don't be out here putting the right type of fear or whatever respect into their children. You know what I'm saying? Kids really be talking to grown folks like they grown.
I think it's because nowadays, like, you can get in trouble for like really punishing or like putting your hands on your kids. Like before, in my generation, they had no problem bringing out a belt and giving you a good whooping. Like my aunt used to take spatulas and break them across our hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it'd be like, you grab your child and they're like, I'm calling the cops.
I only got one bad whooping in my life, so I can't relate.
I feel like as I got older, the whoopings became way more lenient. It was like, no, because the fear was instilled early. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? The fear was instilled at such a young age to where as you get older, you know, you just don't want to even see that no more. You know what I'm saying? It might take 1 or 2 times at pivotal points. You know what I mean? 13, 14, right before you get old enough to, you know what I'm saying, start hitting them weights and be able to fight back
a little.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they going to give you one good time just to make it, you know what I'm saying, official for you to get the memory. You know what I mean? But it was really a lot of talking for me. So but I feel like the fear was putting me so early
that you knew better.
Yeah.
So do you feel like the fear wasn't put in you early, and that's why you were so?
I think about it. I didn't get a lot of whoopings. Like I was the baby. It's a 12 and 11 year difference between my older brother and sister. So I was the baby, and like low key, my sister was my fucking mama.
They was tired of whooping ass by then.
Yeah, I didn't get with my man.
Like by the time you was, you know.
Yeah, I didn't. But my mom had me when she was 29, though. So I'm, as my age, I'm not understanding like how was that? Cause then that was considered having her old.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, she already had 2 kids who were 10 plus years older than you. They are already going into middle school, ready to be on their own. Like, she got a brand new little. She probably was like, "Girl, do what you want. Stay out of my hair. Leave me
You'll
be."
All right.
You know my mom's personality. Sound like, but I don't care. Gotta take Amber. If Tasha wanted to go anywhere, she had to take me. You can go. You gotta take Amber.
I love your mom.
It's all Tasha friends though, because she had I was there. I'm talking about. I've been going to dances since '98, baby. '98. I've been out here thugging, baby.
That's why.
Been in these streets.
That's why you throw it off.
Been
in these streets.
Do you feel like it's wrong for a parent to put their younger child off on their older sibling?
I mean, you could save a lot of money doing that versus, you know, because you get a babysitter. That's all I'm saying.
The guidance is your own.
It takes a village. They say, shit, sometimes a village be inside your shit.
It does take a village. I had a friend who actually spoke about it, and she was like, her sister and her kind of recently got into it, and she was like telling her, like, I basically took care of you, and not that I didn't want to, but like there were other things that I wanted to do. And I think it's unfair that to this day you kind of rely on me like that and call me your second mom when that I was really just your sister.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad my sister don't think like that. She kind of embraces it.
I mean, yeah, and that's good. But there are some people who like wanted to, I guess, have their own teenhood. Wow, what the hell is teenage?
Teenage years.
Yes, thank you, Clint.
Adolescence.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, but they ain't missing nothing. I
agree. I feel like,
but also, you remember when we was younger and we was hoping to get older just to be paying bills and shit.
Oh my gosh!
I mean,
turning 18 took 25 years, but once I hit 18, 21 was here in like 2 months.
And once you pay a bill by yourself and somebody else used to pay that bill, they'll never pay it again.
Oh,
yeah.
They'll be like, "Well, you did it last month."
Yeah. Why you don't got it no more? So what didn't change?
Listen, even just the cost of living though, like it's fucking we. I don't think our parents had it this fucking hard. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no,
like,
they know they didn't.
This is fucking living life as an adult in these ages right now. Like this shit crazy.
It's because the more the world advances, the more things become costly.
Because we live in California.
I'm about to say we made decisions that our parents didn't make. Like they ain't not even dealing with what we dealing with now.
Yeah, shit. They call me. My mama called me stupid all the time.
But then does that mean that they're small minded? Because not small minded, but like, why wouldn't you want? Why would you want to live?
Smart to me.
Like, why would you financially? But like, if you're chasing your dreams and you know you can't do that where you're from, why would you stay there?
Somebody's dream is just that ain't their dream.
Yeah, that's not the dream.
They didn't grow up in that age. Like, this is why I think they don't have that dream though. We living in the age of opportunity. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? You really had to know people. Like back in the age, you really had to know people, really go out there and do this shit, like put in the groundwork. They wasn't doing that same shit.
My dad said that.
To be a real artist or
to want to do it would take a lot.
Yeah. Like you really had to have that hustle.
They really would know you.
Like you had to really like. And my dad said that he was like, my goal when I was in high school and I knew I was graduating, I was going to college to be an accountant, was to land a good job. Like I never thought about not having a 9-to-5. I always thought about the goal. The end goal is to get married, have a wife, like and establish a good job, get a 401k. You know,
looking back at it now,
to be a fucking robot, bro.
Looking back at it now, my dad had an Astro van with the big couch in the back and the table in the middle.
My grandpa.
Like, yeah, that nigga ain't want to really just be at the house like that. You know what I'm saying? With a van like that, you don't really want to be at home. But that nigga was there a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like even back in them times, like, just to be that type of dude, it was easier because people it wasn't flashy. Like, you the only dude in that town. When your girl go to work or somebody going to do something, they only see the people that they work with, the people that come into their job. So if they go do something, that's just that. Now, today, it's like, bro, we feel so accessible to everything because it's right there. I mean, it's in the palm of your hand. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they didn't do it.
Yeah, we're in Atlanta opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could just look at us. They would have had to go and like sell this shit. Like, how are they going?
They had us by now.
Well, that's why I said as the world continues to advance and as technology and things get more, enhanced and amplified, like. There's just going to be even more opportunity. When our parents were around, this didn't exist. Like they had radios when they had to go and bribe the people at the radio station to get on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just because nobody founded any of this.
Now you can just put your shit out there.
They didn't even have real computers or laptops back then. Like,
it's just different. So I feel like that's why they had, because they were programmed that way. I feel like they would have, if they were living in this day and age.
They be doing way more than motherfuckers is doing right now.
You know what my mama told me when I went to go do this shit. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to be a telephone operator. Like, wow, cool job, mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool job. But that's because she probably ain't know no fucking better. But
and that's what they're taught. Like, generationally, our parents, if you don't come from a family of like entrepreneurship, your family's just going to teach you what they were taught. Go to high school, graduate high school, go to college, get a job, get married.
I think they be about security though. They be big on security. Like make sure they should. Just make sure you're straight. Just make sure you're straight.
The only reason why most people can dream so big is because sometimes they do feel like they got some level of security behind them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really feel like when you got a parent that's gonna be there and show up for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they give you an extra little bit of go to go do some shit when you don't have your own kids. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. A good support system will really make you feel like, anything.
Be there for your fucking children.
Right. That's
what make them believe in themselves. Be there for your children.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Support your children, believe in their dreams. Isn't that what Justin Bieber's mom did? She sold all of their stuff just to invest in them.
Now that's what I don't agree with. Now, these child stars, I think they be coming up a little. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that they come up
normal.
Yes. I'm just saying, because they don't be. They be want some of them kids just be want to be kids.
What is normal today though? But what is normal today?
Some kids just be want to be kids, and they be. You feel like them people that be second moms that are actually siblings be feeling like they ain't get to have they adolescent years. How you think about child actors that's actually stars?
Some of them do feel like that, and some of them do. It's 50-50.
Yeah, man.
What's crazy now though is being a kid is literally being a TikTok star or a YouTuber.
Yeah, exactly.
So it really is, to make your kid be a kid and to be a good parent to your kid is to help them be a YouTuber. Help them get famous.
That's not
and the whole point though. But the whole point, I feel like parents do that is so that their kids can be set up by the time they graduate, whatever they have X amount of money from doing whatever they did. They're established. They have their name out there. They're credible. They're notable. People know them. But it does suck if it's not what you want, you know, if it's not something you really, really want, because not everybody wants to be in front of the camera all the time.
You don't realize what it is to be in front of a camera all the time as a kid. Like, you don't really realize how important your privacy is going to be, because you don't have no privacy anyway. You just in the fucking house with a door between you and you don't pay no rent. Like, a nigga can just bust in there on you.
Look at us talking like we know what kids feel like we ain't got kids.
Well, I was a kid.
That's what I be. And I trying to tell motherfuckers, you ain't got kids and you can't relate. Bro, I was a kid, bro. I know how kids feel. I know what I needed as a kid, and I know what I would have liked to have as an example for me. So what are you talking about? Yeah, I still remember shit when I was like 5 years old that I shouldn't be remembering. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing like, but you just, these kids be remembering shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
you remember a lot of things, yeah.
Little homie, well, we don't talk about serious subjects on the series, but I was just about to say, little homie who pulled that pistol on that teacher and shot her, the little kid.
Oh, the 6-year-old.
Yeah, 6-year-old.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, that really happened.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
and that's why. Listen, I'm not over here advocating for violence and all over there, but I ain't. What we got to do? What we got to do in those cases? What you supposed to do? You think it's bad parenting?
I mean, that's terrible.
Of course, because how did a 6-year-old get the gun? If he was a teenager, that's a little different, right? Because you know what a gun is, you know all of that. Yeah. You're damn near an adult. A 6-year-old little boy, that gun just had to be in a place like he's not even tall enough.
You used to hunt? Did you ever go hunting or anything?
Yeah, I went hunting.
All right, how old was you when you started going hunting? Or when you started playing with guns?
We started shooting guns at like 5, but I couldn't.
Okay,
he couldn't access
one by myself.
I know you couldn't, but is it far fetched? That's all I'm saying. That because even if he was white, was he white? Was he? I don't know. Remember. Was he? I don't know. Because they teach them young too to start shooting. So I'm saying they be giving them access. I'm just saying they be giving them access. Because what if something happen? You go in there and you protect. They
didn't release any details about the kid.
Oh yeah, because he a kid.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no way to know who the kid was.
The
parents for sure not trying to take the blame on that.
Even beyond that, if the kid has access to it when he's with his parents and hunting or whatever the case is, once y'all are done, that gun should be put away and sealed.
I mean, listen, to be safe in certain houses, if your gun locked up and somebody coming through your front door and it was locked, you don't have enough time to get to your gun. So I understand, like, things being around, but I just feel like it shouldn't have been.
Like,
no
you don't
child
look in
should
his
have
book
enough
bag.
respect, you got to do enough training. That's all I'm saying. Enough home training.
He should have known better than to go and shoot his teacher.
That's what I'm saying. That's home training.
Like, you know right from wrong.
Maybe he be watching, shows and shit. Probably the shit he be watching. I'm just saying, man. That's why I be like, pay attention to shit that your kids be watching on TikTok and all this stuff.
Watching and listening to.
Yeah, man. The motherfuckers be, Kids bad, man. Shout out to y'all kids. I'm proud of y'all for having them motherfuckers, because we need somebody. We need a little future. Hopefully we can change it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we gonna have the kids that can actually change the world. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Hey man,
we can have the kids.
If I don't change the world, I'm gonna be the spark that sparks on the child to change the world.
Yeah, man. Because the ones that they produced out, after 91. I was just like, Zach, you're 2000 baby, right? 99. Oh, look at him. 99.
Right on the.
Nigga, we didn't even know we was gonna be here the next year.
Yeah,
nigga, you crept on over. You know what I'm saying? We thought the computers was gonna just blow everybody up.
Oh,
nigga,
my
you barely
goodness.
made it.
Yeah, man. But
we wasn't even worried about you. The hospitals, nigga. They ain't
Zach is a product of great parenting. I'm just throw that out there.
Yes.
So it is about your parenting skills, bro. It is about your parenting skills.
100%. If you
Shout out to my mom. You did a great
provide
job.
a good, loving, stable, supportive place for your kid, they're going to grow up to be a pretty decent human being. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the goal. Like, you want to raise your kids to really just be decent human beings. It's not even about making them millionaires. It's just making sure that they have morals and respect and they know how to be a good person versus like these wild ass in Philadelphia.
I could be wild.
These kids raided Market Street, and Market Street's like one of the main streets. Consider it like consider it like a rodeo where they have like all the big stores. They went in there and looted all these stores. Were beating up old people. There were like 50 high school kids, bruh. And they were just going back and back and kept doing it. And it's like, damn, you just know, and it's so sad to say this, but like these kids don't come from a good home. Like they're all are missing something, or they're feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like they just need some sort of guidance, because I knew better. Ain't no way in hell I knew better. I was too scared. I was too scared of my parents to even think about doing some crazy shit like that. Because if I would have got caught, it would have been my ass. Period.
Man, I feel you. Like I said, I used to tell people, man, you might get caught and your parent might kill you. Your mind gon' get to me. You know what I'm saying? If it happened, they gon' get to me.
I was just over here thinking about what was you talking about?
I was gonna say about that, talking about that. Let's talk about what happened with Jason Whitlock. Did y'all hear about the situation?
Just play what that nigga said.
And how he
was wild. Yeah, he was wild.
So this is in regards to the situation that just happened with Tyree Nichols.
Rest in peace, man. Yes. Prayers out to the family. Yeah. Can I just be honest for a second? It's always like it happens so often, you like really get numb to the shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I think this time the reason why it's just so not numbing is actually not.
We kill each other all the time, though, bro.
But this time, this guy was like targeted, like he was sought out. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't watch. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't watch the video.
And it's like his own people. It's like
I just saw little clips.
Yeah, I couldn't watch the whole video.
I'm tired of like seeing shit. It's bad enough that I watch. It's one thing to watch it on TV, but see the shit in real life, bro. Like shit, crazy, man. Like I'm just tired of it.
I mean, shit, I didn't felt it before, so it's just like.
Hold on, let me. It was.
Well, just in the meantime, like,
go ahead and explain it.
No, I'm just saying, like, the police ain't just start doing this. But in the fact of the matter, a lot of the fact that these police officers was black is that's another. That's the crazy part. But they are gonna make an example out of these young men who. Well, I don't want to call these guys young men. They gonna make an example out of those cops who did that. And the reason why they're gonna make an example out of them is because they have to, in the fact of there's so much on the right that's gonna say, well, how y'all need to show us how y'all supposed to treat officers when an officer breaks the law, but even when it's your own. Mm-hmm. And so that's what's gonna make them go to the full extent. Like, look at how fast they got fired. You know what I mean? They haven't ever really fired no white cops that fast.
Yeah, even with all these cases that have been happening over the years, it's been a back and forth battle. They're going on suspension with pay. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, but these officers got nipped in the
butt. They called for 2 other people to be fired too.
The other 2 white officers.
It was a white officer, but yeah, he got fired, and the EMT got fired too. But
go ahead and play the clip.
Still took time.
Oh yeah, because y'all was talking. I got the clip. Shit, I got the clip.
Okay.
I got the clip.
Okay.
Well, shoot it.
Shit.
Well, shoot it, nigga.
What we doing? Why it ain't playing? Why it ain't playing? Did I not send it to you?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
No, Cliff sent it to me.
Well, you sent it to me. God damn it. I just sent you the headline.
Well, you got to play the exact part of it, because.
Let me see. God damn it. I done just talked all that shit talking about I got the clip.
Look, come on, man. See, that's
look, that's how the people do. Gotta humble you real fast.
I just inboxed it to
pride.
You. Gotta humble you real fast, baby.
That ego.
I'm not finna go to YouTube. Where's
Well, that's how he sent it to me.
Well,
it's a clip.
Oh,
you can hashtag DL Hughley.
No, we need Jason Whitlock.
Yeah, but or you hashtag Jason Whitlock because he'll come up
How
because
far
he's trending
ago
right
was
now.
this? Was this a long time ago?
I think it was about 4 or 5 days ago.
I like how she just thought about that. Her research skills are... Here you go.
Examine the racial element of this, because there is a racial element. And this is a story about young black men and their inability to treat each other in a humane way. Everybody involved in this on the street level was either 24 to 32 years old. Everybody. It was a group of young black men, 5-on-1. Looked like gang violence to me. It looked like what young black men do when they're supervised by a single black woman. And that's what they got going on in the Memphis Police Department. They've elected some or put some black woman in charge of the police force. And we're getting the same kind of chaos and disunity and violence that we see in a lot of these cities that are run by single mothers.
Why did you go low right there?
The breakdown of family.
I don't want to put too much, and I got fucking copyrighted because they might use this, but
that whole thing was just super
single black. Then for him to single out on single black one, like come on, bro.
Break this down in a couple of different.
He clearly does not respect or like women.
It's like who you was raised by, bro?
And he must have something against black women in general because he reiterated that single black woman.
No, he was on black women and he was on black men too. He was on the whole black community as a whole. It seemed like he hated himself. And what really astonishes me in the fact that him saying what he said it looked like gang violence. And it do look like gang violence because one of the biggest gangs is the fucking police. And the police been beating motherfuckers up like that for a long time. But when it's a bunch of
black
police
doing it to one black person, they didn't call the police a gang when they beat Rodney King the same way.
Of course not.
You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't refer to that same group with the same adjective. You feel me? So it's just like, bro, when I see people like him tap dancing on, you know what I'm saying, on the media like that, it's like, bro, you've been bought. You've been paid for. They gonna wipe their ass with you and throw you back out like nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, he was disgusting for that.
Yeah, that was really disgusting of him to say to blame.
You got my single black mom fucked up, bitch. I was gonna say,
do you know how many people come from single black homes actually okay? Like the women are the foundation. The mothers are what actually make these men to be what they are, right?
Is one of the GOATs was raised by a single black mom?
Yeah, LeBron James. But, you know what I'm saying, they just told him to shut up and dribble, too. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder why he ain't say nothing about that, though. Why he ain't speak up. That's crazy.
I mean, and he probably won't. LeBron James has an image to protect. You know what I'm saying?
He be speaking on some shit.
Spoke out recently, and I got to give him some props on, like, trying to get back, trying to be on the right side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because at first he scared me a little bit with Kyrie when he ain't had Kyrie back. And then he came back, you know what I'm saying, when they had Jerry Jones, and they had that picture of him, but that quickly died down. But back to the main point of him blaming strictly black women and saying that it's like, no, that mentality that those police had nothing to do with their captain. That mentality had something to do with the police culture.
Yeah, just
and they learned that from somebody taught them that. You know what I'm saying? And like we said, there were other ethnicity cops out there, white cops for sure. And it's like you can't just put they learned that through practice. They were on a specific team, they had a specific duty, and they had just done it to somebody else before. Thank God this actually got picked up. Sorry, man had to lose his life for people to actually see what's going on. But it's just grateful that now this is brought to the light in that aspect.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely not their first rodeo. They've definitely done this to somebody else, multiple other people. And cops usually do. They usually do abuse their power and feel like they can get away with it or come up with a scenario or a story that makes it seem justifiable when it's not. You know, like that situation is crazy as hell. It's no way in hell that you should do that to somebody who clearly cannot fight back. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even trying to fight you.
Yeah.
Actually trying to get away to save themselves. You know what I'm saying?
They never de-escalated. They pulled up on 10. De-escalation is key, and it's just like, man, you can't even, like, the police don't want you to say nothing to them when they pull you over.
Oh, man, this one cop had pissed me the fuck off. I'm at a red light, and I think this is the dumbest. Well, no, it's really not dumb, because some people do be, like, fucking distracted on their phone holding up the red light. But the light had just turned red, and, like, I'm looking up where to go, directions. I don't have, like, a mount on my phone. And a fucking cop gonna roll his window down as he turning. Yeah, you can't be on your phone. I said, I'm at a red light. Doesn't matter. I was like, bro, go on. I literally said that because you really, like, why? It's real fucking criminals out here. Why the fuck is you? What were you gonna do? Now you being bored and you want to cause a fucking scene. Why did you stop? She was on her phone at the red light, so that causes a stop. Like, what is that? That's dumbass minor shit.
It is dumbass
What are you
and
doing?
minor, but guess what?
Stay in your place shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Stay
gonna
in your
say that's
place.
not reminding
it's
you
like, but
I'm the
gone.
cops.
It's like, but gone, bro. Like, it's other shit to do. I literally told him that, and he looked like he wanted to like decide if he wanted to fuck with me or not. I'll take it there with you, bro. What are we gonna do? Because you gonna be in the dead ass wrong at the end of the day. Dead ass, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm trying. I'll go to war. Is all I'm saying. Like, it let me get wrongfully done. Like I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling y'all now,
it costs
bro.
money. The state ain't gonna run out of money fighting for that.
Listen,
Never.
I'm
There's
gonna have a
They will
payday.
always have.
But you gonna have to get your ass
I'm
whooped
gonna
for that
have a
payday.
payday, and guess what? Ass whooping paid.
Did you see
ass
that
whooping
Did you
paid.
see that they only gave that cop that soldier who got tased by the police? And I can't
That was
think
his
of
dumb
name.
ass not listening. Can we like? First off, I always comply. So if I'm complying and you still doing, you violating, it's payday, baby.
Man, but you not listening is not a reason to damn near try to
bro,
kill you.
Comply, yeah,
Exactly, and that's what I was gonna say. Like,
Yeah,
there
you're
are
right.
just
Comply,
certain,
though.
there are certain things
I don't know.
that you need to know how to pick and choose your battles on. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
Fight it in court, not on the side of the street.
This nigga over here
Exactly.
talking about
They have
like
some
just
paper
pull,
for that.
nigga, just go ahead so you can go. I'm trying. At the end of the day, the goal is to go home. At the end of the night,
I get it.
I'm speaking from a woman perspective.
No, I'm speaking from I'm speaking from a black man's perspective. I'm saying I don't want to die.
Yeah, you can't move how I move.
I mean, but they treat black women the same way they treat black men.
Yep,
Like,
I treat them all
there
the
was
same.
a situation a couple years ago with an older black woman. Remember, she was like older.
And they tased the lady. And killed her.
They tased her and killed her. Like, they don't. They do not care.
They
All they
don't.
see is your color.
They don't.
Gender means nothing. You're
Damn.
still a
Do
threat.
people ain't lose their job.
I think they did. I
Pull
don't
up,
remember
yeah,
the
pull that up. I
situation.
might have to go and fight for that cause. Pull that up.
Like, it was
now
a
you
while
about me
ago.
out here about to be an advocate for this shit.
I mean,
playing
Sandra
with me now.
Bland, like, what the hell? Like, come on, like.
Now that I think about, what the fuck was that? You heard that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Till this day, be going hard. Is all I'm saying. If I make it out alive, I'm gonna be a paid motherfucker. So I don't even want to put that energy into the air.
I'm
though.
saying, like, yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah, because I don't want to put that. I'm be a paid motherfucker though. Especially if I comply. Especially if I comply. I keep my tickets paid. I try to have a registration on.
Here we go. This was in. This is in LaPlace.
I try to give them a reason not to fuck with me.
Actually, this happened in LaPlace, Louisiana. You
Okay.
can check that out.
It says last month a LaPlace man was awarded $250,000 after a jury found that 4 St. John the Baptist Parish Sheriff's deputies were each partially responsible for the shooting death of his mother. Friday, however, lawyers for the St. John the Baptist Parish Sheriff Mike Tregery, whatever, announced that they are appealing the verdict. They stated that deputies were responsible for the shooting death of 60-year-old Barbara. Rest in peace, man. She was killed by police in January of 2013 after being stopped for driving with a broken headlight. A fucking broken headlight. Police claimed that, how you pronounce it now? I don't want to fuck it up. Lasseri refused to get out of the vehicle, waved the gun, and then drove. She waved the gun and drove off, or that's just what the cops claiming.
That doesn't mean that you killed her. How many of these white people?
No. That's what the police claimed. So they said claimed. So that could be.
I don't know.
The gun allegedly that she brandished was recovered at the scene and entered into evidence. However, family members interviewed at the scene said she was never known to carry a gun. Family said that she was terrified of police officers, which is why she drove off after being stopped alone in the middle of the night, and then drove a short distance to her house where she pulled into the driveway. And
but by law, women are supposed to be able to do that. Like, if you get pulled over by a cop and you feel unsafe, you technically don't have to get out until you get to like a place where other people can see you as women, right? Like, you let them know, like, I don't feel comfortable, but they don't ever fucking abide by that. Ever.
I mean, like, I'm gonna say this: a woman could kill you just as easy as a man could on some shit like that with a gun. So, like, her waving the gun, still her.
But that was a claim.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But even in that, a claim of waving the gun from a car, I don't think that you want to immediately shoot this lady up. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
a 60-year-old woman,
That's
like, come on.
60 years old.
Again, all these. What was that guy in Buffalo, New York, who just went on that mass shooting, killed all them black people, went to a predominantly
and they was able to bring him out
alive.
You feel me?
Alive. What's that kid who went
They bring them all out alive,
black
but
church
us.
and kill all them black people?
The dude who shot all the people in the movie theater.
They bring them all out alive besides us. I kid you not.
They killed the lady in the Walmart, the black lady who they said was waving a gun who had they killed her.
She had the girl hostage.
I mean, we just automatically a threat, and it's sad. But I wouldn't change it for anything. I wouldn't change being black for anything in the fucking world. I fucking love being black, even though it comes with a lot.
White people hate us, and they also want to be us too.
It's a beautiful thing to wake up every day and do what you do because it's making another motherfucker mad.
All right.
Just being you.
Just being you.
That's it.
It's a lot of motherfuckers. But yeah, man, what's the next topic?
On the Says. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. You understand?
Yeah, check us out.
Okay, there are actually a couple of things. So we actually wanted to talk about, and this is I don't want to say it's petty, but it's actually true. Like, Cliff, do you ever go out with some of your friends and maybe you go out to like a restaurant where you don't eat a lot of the stuff, so you just like order one thing that you eat and like a drink, and then they're like, okay, it's $200 per person?
No, I don't have friends that do that.
Like, how do you feel about splitting?
As men, we kind of know when men go out together, it's like, nigga, you got you, or somebody gonna say that they got everybody, and then we just gonna give him, you know what I'm saying, money. And still throw him some bread.
So it's never like, here's the bill, we split it evenly.
Yeah, nah, it's never that.
Yeah, so this is my thing. I'll be big on for future or anything. Like, don't invite me if it's more than 6, and if you gotta be couples too. Don't invite me with the more than 6, bro. Because automatically at 6 you got to do the gratuity and shit like that.
At 8, at 8, I thought it said 8. You got to do gratuity.
Nah, it's 6.
Nah, 6.
Oh, I thought it was 8. I'm sorry.
Nah, 6. Like 6. Once you get 6, 5, you good. When you hit that 6, you already got to add it. So don't invite me with 6 or more. That's just what it is. If you go and then if you gonna have 6 or more, you cover the check. Ain't nobody finna come around this bitch because the waiters don't like motherfuckers. Splitting up the check 80 fucking ways if you got 80 people at the damn table. So why you just cover the check if you inviting 80 motherfuckers
and then
out?
Just have everybody send you some money?
I don't like how motherfuckers be getting over on that, bro.
So then you feel like, because I seen this thing where this girl was like, don't invite me, even as your friend. If you want me to celebrate you, if you want me to come out on your birthday, you better pay for my outfit and pay for my meal. If you want me to be there and celebrate you. Because she was like, when I get married, that's what it's going to be. I'm going to be paying for everybody's meal. I was like...
No, I mean, it ain't got to be like that.
When you get married,
I don't know.
Well, when you get married, you do kind of like cater the whole event. But getting married,
cater it, but you like you gift them with like some shoes. But they they buy their own dresses and shit like that.
Yeah.
But you might gift them with the shoes.
So how do you feel about that? Like, if they're coming to celebrate you, should you cover it?
It depends. Like, this is my thing. This is why I feel about it, because I've done it before. I paid for the birthday dinner, but I had 12 people, family and friends. 12 people. Well, it was all family. Fuck that. Pay for it, but that's a one-time thing. I ain't doing that shit again. But yeah, you should do that. But you could do it. That's how I feel.
I feel like
no, I ain't even get to finish my part. I'm sorry, but if you're going to nice restaurants and shit like that, and motherfuckers, you just gotta be mindful of motherfuckers' pockets. That's all I'm saying. If it's like a nice ass restaurant, you about to go in, just be mindful of the motherfuckers' pockets. That's all I'm saying.
If we going to eat dinner for my birthday, that mean y'all rock with me. That mean that's people that I want there. Mm-hmm. If you was coming to my funeral, niggas would be like, they trying to buy all of this different stuff to celebrate you dying. But while you living and you about to celebrate another year on the earth, they don't want to spend no money. So that's one way I look at it. So that's why I'm saying.
But that's how you know if they.
But what I'm saying is, it's not supposed to be no real money or limit to it. It's like, all right, we finna go eat. Mm. The only person at the table who should not have to pay for their meal
is the birthday person. Facts.
And I'm saying, if it's 6 people there or 10. I feel like
10,
out of 10 people, but listen, I'm just saying, from out of them 10 people, y'all can all put up an extra something to pay for my meal.
That's cool.
And take care of your own shit how you
people take care of it. People don't be taking care of their own shit. And you know what? They be splitting the fucking checks evenly. I ain't cool with that. I ain't cool with that. Nigga, no, let me pay for what the fuck I got and let's do that. Motherfuckers go in on shit like that because they take advantage. I don't like that. Bitch, if you knew you wouldn't order this,
And that's why the birthday person, you know,
it don't be the birthday person that takes advantage. It be the birthday person homies.
But like I'm saying, at the end of it anyway, that's how it should have worked out the right way. But if it don't and it's still short, as the birthday guy, I'm gonna just go ahead and pay the rest of the bill. And I'm gonna just realize, because everybody gonna say, we gonna know who didn't put up. Like you're gonna know who didn't do what they did.
I'm just saying,
and I'm gonna be like,
fancy shindigs or set menus, you should pay because you throwing the bird. You would have. This is why I say that, because you would have bought it if you would have threw a fucking big ass party, right? You would have paid money for that, right? And ain't nobody bringing you money.
And like I said, I ain't gonna throw no birthday party for myself.
You know what the situation is? So like
that, Amber, is what I'm saying.
When you do throw a party, usually people bring some sort of gift, right? Mm-hmm. Like, oh, they're having a party, I'm finna bring a gift. You know what I'm saying? If you have a dinner, I get paying for the dinner, right? But kind of like what Cliff said,
I wouldn't let you pay for your dinner.
Exactly. Because if you think about it, when they be like, oh, you know, if you want me to celebrate with you, you should be covering my meal.
Yeah.
I literally said I'm not doing it anymore. I did it once. That's why I say you can.
Never... Everybody who loved us celebrated us and put in money to celebrate us. We never ever had to come out of money on our own birthdays unless it was something like
it sounds crazy. Unless it was like something
you specifically wanted. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want them new J's. I'm finna go buy them for me. But
I can go eat by my damn self.
Exactly. Exactly.
I invited. I want to go to this restaurant.
But this is why I did it.
I want y'all to come fuck with me.
Can I listen? This is why I did it. All right. This is why I did it. They had already bought tickets to motherfucking Vegas. So why the hell would I have them go and spend extra?
They bought tickets and they had to stay. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. That makes sense. But if everybody just going up the road,
you
like, nah, nigga, like, no.
No, I'm saying 6 or more, pay for that shit. 6 or less, I'm there, baby. I got it. 6 or more, figure it out.
I feel you.
That's just my take on it. Don't even invite me, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm if I see it's 10 people, man, I might get a call to leave before the check comes. And I'm gonna slap everybody with the 200, just like, hey, here go my bread right here. This what I had this, because you can see us still on the table. Ain't nobody send no place back, right? All right, cool. That's me right there. Huh?
Yeah.
And we straight.
I don't fuck with that though.
I got a deal. Call. I got money on the line. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
Nah.
You not sticky again. Anyway, what's been up, man?
I said if I couldn't afford to come, you know what I'm saying, take a laxative before I gotta go.
Let's talk about the mental health.
I was gonna say, Cliff, you sent Amber a clip and she sent it to me, and it was basically a woman talking about men being depressed and not being able to really tap into their feelings, and because of that, their depression turns into anger, right? Because they don't know how to process it, so they're forced to not be able to really.
Let's just listen to the clip.
She didn't say that, like exactly.
Not verbatim.
To fight their way from. Men are more likely to fight their way from depression to anger, because depression is not a good look on a brother. That's how we say, that's what we think. And so while people will accept us as women kind of laying back and, oh, it's me, and they think there's something feminine about that, and it's not, it's still depression. But our cultural perspectives don't accept that from men. So depression can hide among women with social stereotypes about them being emotional, but it can't hide with men because it'll look weak. So he has to fight his way up off of that depressed couch. And the only energy he can use to defend himself against your attacks on his masculinity is to fight his way out of depression into a fury. And here we are, with our men dropping like flies, with life expectancies at the bottom levels in this country.
She was spitting.
Yeah, she was spitting some shit.
And what she meant was, and what she was saying was not just that depression just turns to anger. It's the way that depression looks on us. You know, when my homie passed the other week, man, that shit really just had me down. Like, I didn't work for like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really couldn't mentally do nothing on some shit because I knew, like, just going out, I'm going to be depressed, sad. People be looking at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, I'm not really trying to talk like that. You feel me? But I'm not making no money them days. You know what I'm saying? I ain't making nothing. If I was gonna sit at home for a whole weekend, I gotta sit in my sadness, now I'm starting to miss bills and do like that. My girl, she gonna be looking like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to do something like, ooh, you know, and it's not, well, you should see how I'm doing and you should do more. You don't see the hurt that I'm going through. A dude can't sit there and say that because he gonna look like he's weak. And that's what she was saying. So now, and the only thing is, man, get out my face. Bitch, you see how much I did? Woo. And now that's the anger that has to get shown. And all she heard was, you mad. Like, why are you mad at me for trying to just tell you, like, I'm trying to help you and encourage you. You need to get off your behind and do something. And it's like, but you skip straight past the fact I'm depressed. And that's just straight past that.
That just goes into kind of what I said, though, is that men aren't really, like, y'all are not. It's crazy and it's rare where you really see a man really break down and tell somebody what they're really feeling or what they're going through, right? When something traumatic happens. And that's just because, again, like I said, men are taught to not do that, right? And so they have to suppress that. And because they have to suppress it, when they keep being poked at, like, what's going on? Like, why aren't you moving? What's up? You explode.
And this is why
I know what I'm saying, and it shouldn't be like that. Like, I
didn't mean to cut you off, but you know how I am. I gotta say my shit before I get it out. Yeah, because y'all just been going. It feels like the Liv and fucking Cliff show right now. Don't it feel like I talk? I told you you can lead this motherfucker, but damn.
I feel like you've been talking quite a lot on this
I don't know,
episode.
But just let me say something. And this is a public service announcement. That's why y'all, when the niggas be in the comments talking about this bitch want to be a man. No, the fuck I don't. I can't. You see how I act? Why the fuck would I want to be a man when y'all can't even be a man? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, why would I want to be that? I can be me. The fuck is you talking about? I can twerk. I can cry. I can bitch and complain. Niggas can't complain like that because man, why you over here bitching like a bitch? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So why the fuck would I want to be a man when I can use and have all my emotions without, you know what I'm saying? That's why I never desired.
But to me, and that's why I say I feel like that's one of them things when I be looking at women say they want equality and everything like that. It's like that equality gonna come with a certain level of accountability too. Like, all right, if I could deal with this like this, you supposed to be able to deal with it, like deal with this like that. And to the point of what Jason Whitlock was mistakenly saying, is like, nah, he was coming from a female perspective. That's like the mind of a weak man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to say these dudes is so emotional. It's like, bro, you can't even tap into your own emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, those dudes were emotionless. That was the problem. Like, you got to have a heart to say that you ain't gonna whoop a nigga ass like that. You know what I'm saying? And to be a man and go through certain things, to not have that type of anger, you got to be very self-aware. And when you realize you're depressed, like, that's why I stayed away from, like, trying to do stuff for a second. Because it's just like, man, you do be so frustrated that, and you sad, and you can't tell nobody that you sad. Like, you can't just, it just don't sound good. Don't nobody want to hear a sad story every time you open your fucking mouth.
You could tell a sad story. Every time. Every time you open your fucking mouth is what don't nobody want to hear that shit.
But if that's all you want to talk about, but that's what I'm saying is, it's like, man, like, this nigga part of my whole childhood. Like, bro, like, that's all I want to talk about. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, you can't. This is how it is.
Yeah. See, that's different.
What's so crazy though? It's like, I only really feel like that when it comes to, like, the black community and their men. A lot of white men that I know are very comfortable, like, expressing themselves, crying, being very open with their women. Even in TV shows that I watch, like, it's always the white man who is, like, very vulnerable, very, like, open and comfortable with just crying and exploring himself. And when it comes to black men, it's like, no, I gotta be this firm, protective, strong image. And it's sad because it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that.
But where it comes from is, I can't really protect you out there because I don't own nothing. I gotta go work for somebody. This person can hurt me through not letting me work now, and now you don't respect me off of that. Then the other side too, it's like, so I gotta show you my strength. I gotta come home and be tough all day, so you don't realize they out here, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, like, that's how that shit is. And that shit is kind of ingrained in you because you really don't own nothing. And the only place you really got say so out here as a black dude is in your house. And it's like, because you can't really go out there and control nothing. So you can't be weak in front of them because now you gotta show some type of humility damn near everywhere else just to make it. When the police pull you over just to get home, whatever. You feel me? And when you at home, it's like, man, you don't want to be tried like that. Like you don't want to. You have to. You exert this certain. And like you said, it's sad that you got to do that with the people who care about you the most. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want. That's a sign of weakness when you down like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they going through the same thing. They your offspring. They your family. So you know what I'm saying? They going through the exact same thing, dealing with all of your struggles that you got out there. But you got to look like you got a smile on your face because you don't want them to be down and depressed while you going through whatever you going through just trying to provide.
It makes sense because they just say that in general about parents too. They be like, oh, they be like, you got to be strong for your kids. You got to be strong for your kids. But it's like you should be able to fall apart sometimes. Like, no, everybody is human. Everybody feels things and processes things different. Like, telling somebody that you have to be strong all the time is probably the worst thing you could say to somebody when they tell you that they're going through something.
But you can't process weakness from the person that you look up to for strength. Like, that's a hard thing for any human to process.
It is hard, but I feel like it's what you consider weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen my dad cry. And when I looked at my dad cry, I wasn't like, damn, that's a weak-ass man. I looked and I was like, damn, this nigga's really battling some demons. Like, he's really going through something right now. You know, and then I seen my brother cry, and I was like, suck it up. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't really know what he was going through, and I probably had no business saying that to him. But I also didn't look at him like a protector or like a, you know what I mean? But I did look at my dad like that. But again,
I'm not, keep going, but we're going to have to wrap this shit up soon.
Yeah, let's run it. We can wrap it up.
Go ahead and plug yourself.
Oh, all right, y'all, man. Make sure y'all following me. Real Cliff 225.
Oh, we can pause it and come back. Do you want to do that? Take a little break.
It's all good.
Give Zach a break.
I could do.
We gonna pause this whole. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
Y'all follow me, Real Cliff 225, on all the platforms. Also follow my podcast, Cliff Notes Radio. Y'all see the shirt. Also, look out for the movies and stuff coming out. And I do the film and photography and stuff. Y'all know.
Yeah, book my man. Book my man.
And he's cold with it too.
Yeah, official.
You already know what it is. Thank you for calling. We didn't even get to touch on all the damn topics because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I gotta go make some money. But man. But y'all ain't leaving just yet because we got shit to do. But
I'm gonna start on my homework.
Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. We got shit to do. But yeah, man, thank you. Shout out to Zach again for coming through with the cameras, bro. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming all the way along, from the LBC. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man, another episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tune in. Show some love. We out here.
I just wanna freak my mind.